When you got hit with the criticism, how did you respond to that when folks were coming in and were very skeptical about what you were doing and everything? What was your general response?
You know, we always try to figure out, standing in their shoes, what is
Right.
that experience for them, right? So, for me, a lot of times when they come in, they're like, oh, this is not FDA approved. How are you selling these products and making claims like that? For us, we try to, we acknowledge, we understand, but we also give perspective. Like, for
Yeah.
example, someone like me, if I walk into a Sephora and buy, a supplement,
Hmm.
it is not FDA approved, right? And they're selling it at Sephora. There's no COA attached to any of these supplements.
Hmm.
How do I know what's actually in it? Probiotics, the same thing.
Yeah.
So we try to make comparisons like that, where on the cannabis and also on the CBD side and the hemp side, we're very active and very vocal to making sure that you get all the information that you need. Yes, FDA approval is a part of it, and we want to make sure that it is regulated in a way that benefits everyone. But in general, supplements are not FDA approved.
Right.
Um, I think once they hear that, where they're buying their vitamins at whatever they're buying, and they don't have COAs and
Hmm.
they don't have that approval, then they can connect it to this and go and understand where this side is coming from. You
Right.
know,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. One thing that I do with, so I consult with CBD companies sometimes about, usually more about like quality management, how to ensure their products are consistent and safe and everything. And, but we also get into FDA compliance issues too. And one of the things that I'll do is show them the FDA rules that list what medical claims can actually be made about, materials that might would be in supplements, and it's very, very, very few. Like people are always surprised when I pull it up, and they expect to see quite a long list because people are accustomed to seeing at grocery stores and anywhere you see these supplements and you see what they're used for. There are statements on the bottles about these things, but very, very few medical claims about supplements are approved. That's not to mean that any claims about supplements are then wrong. It's just part of the regulatory model the way it is right now. And it's something that I think what you're doing is good because I caution people you don't necessarily want the FDA to have to approve every single thing that you could put on a label either. I mean, it's important to have the FDA statement to say, this is not intended to treat a disease, et cetera, et cetera. But if you really wanted the FDA to approve every single thing that goes on a dietary supplement or even a cosmetic, then you wouldn't be able to say anything.
right. I mean, coming from the beauty and fashion side too, when it comes to cosmetic products and beauty products, you know, the blacklisted um, ingredient list
Hmm.
in the United States is very, very lean
Yeah.
compared to other areas
Yeah.
of the world.
Yep.
A part of me, I think you have to be a smart consumer. You have to empower yourself to know what works for you,
Yeah.
and not necessarily like understand there's guidelines, but not necessarily this is not the spoken word of what you can and cannot use.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Comes back to, I think, empowering the consumer to know what they're buying
Yeah.
is exactly what they want.